wasn't using his incubus powers on me, though. I looked at Damien, seeing at last a deep love in his eyes. He cared for me and wanted to protect me beyond anything else in the world. He would have left long ago if that wasn't the case.
But his
and
eyes
he is so reading all of your thoughts right now, lady.
Yeah. Plus his eyes are closed. I don't know what you're looking into right now.
He's listening to what you're thinking is what he's doing.
It's like you're so cheesy.
Hearing my thoughts, Damien smiled at me and nodded, affirming them. I felt my heart flutter a bit, making me forget what chaos I went through. Okay. Okay.
I know.
Just you really love me?
No shit! No.
You love me? You haven't shown me this forever? Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I do love you. More than anything.
Even though we've known each other for less than a week.
Yeah. Damien gently caressed my cheek. I always thought caress was a weird word.
Yeah.
It's like caress. What? Are you raping? Ah! That's creepy! No! Don't say that! I'm not face! That was weird!
You just look at me like you've been betrayed.
I've been betrayed! I've been raped!
All I did was touch your shoulder.
I've been raped! Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Leaning his forehead against mine.
I wanted to tell you everything sooner, but I couldn't find the words. Now everything's come at you at once, and I really...
I have a feeling that's going to be in the manga too, isn't it?
Maybe.
It's like a rape face. I was like, I've been raped mentally.
Dude, at like Lake Dallas, there was this one tree that was in front of the school by where you get picked up by the buses, and one of my friends was like, if you touch the tree, you're having mental tree sex with it. So a lot of the, anytime a new friend came over, she'd be like, touch the tree, touch the tree. I just randomly remembered that.
I brought a hand.
Yes.
I brought a hand of silencing Damien again. Cause English.
I English good.
I understand. Just tell me things earlier next time. Damien let out a small laugh and nodded. I knew he made it up. Yes, he'd make it up to me one day. But a question festered in my mind. Obviously, Damien was curious too.
Do you love me?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, will that pop up? Please tell me it pops up.
I stared, unsure of how to answer. He could read minds, yes, but I was sure he couldn't read conflicting emotions in my heart. He can read your mind, though.
Yeah.
I felt a storm raging in my chest, trying to dig up the answer. With my mind still frazzled, I let my heart guide my answer.
Okay. Do you want to just like hold his cheek like, good boy? Or do you want to actually be like, I love you?
Just do the second one, because I feel that's what we need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Wait, I loved him and wanted to give him exactly what he wanted. Let him have sex with Diana just one time, so he can be human. Come on, girl.
I loved him and wanted to give him exactly what he wanted. Okay. I gently leaned in, letting my lips finally touch his gingerly. Oh, so
Gingerly.
she's starting it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Damien let out a almost surprised gasp against my lips before wrapping both of his arms around my waist, pulling me close to him. I moved my arms up and around his... Okay, I was supposed to say up and down.
Up and down his neck. I am rubbing the back of his neck.
That's what it sounds. That's what
Oh, and it's not even hands, it's arms. So he's like, blah, 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 blah.
I moved my arms up and around his neck, feeling the kiss between us deep into a heated height. My chest was pounding, making me feel and see fireworks in my mind. Damien was everything I desired. He was the man I wanted, demon or not. Lover or not. I don't know what.
To be or not to be.
I don't know where to go with that.
I love how you're trying to make it all Shakespearean. It's like, oh, the drama, the romance.
That's because I used to be in theater, okay?
Yeah.
I kind of have that flair sometimes.
Yeah.
Even though it's in tech theater, it still counts. I didn't listen to their crap all the time.
Yeah. And plus, you worked the soundboard sometimes.
No, I did the light board.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did the lighting.
I did the soundboard once when we were doing the fashion show thing. Yeah. Theater people have fun! It was also supernatural.
Gee, I wonder why. It's not like you're making out with a demon right now.
Okay. To fall in love with someone so quickly.
Oh, that's why it's supernatural.
And it's just like, it's supernatural.
Not really.
Maybe it was the sense magic I was thrown into. Maybe it was Cupid playing with my heart. Either way, I found myself melting at the thought of him being
You're mixing up the words.
So in my head, it goes in a certain way, and they're mixing that up, and it's like, what?
It's like, wait, no, this is confusing. Like,
I was doing it at the thought of me being with him. That makes more sense, and it flows better for me. Or him being with me. And I was like, what? Because usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I found myself combing my hands through Damien's hair, making the man holding me softly tremble at my touch. Are we doing sexual touching? What? Okay.
Oh.
He gently nibbled on my lower lip, asking me to deepen the kiss between us even further. I usually teased him before finally opening my mouth slightly for him. How did you tease him? Just kept your mouth shut?
Yeah, she was probably just like.
That was just weird. Don't do that again.
Are you glad our viewers didn't have to see that?
Yes, I am. That was weird. Don't do that again. You're supposed to do these kissing scenes.
Oh yeah. Okay. His tongue gently danced with mine as one of his hands slid up my back and cradled my head. I was like imagining him running his hand through her shirt and like the whole thing bunching up awkwardly before he finally gets her head. It's like, oh, here's the hair. Okay. He gently leaned my body back, making me cling to him as the heat of our kiss rose higher and higher.
I was like imagining him leaning her up against the rock, and there's all these weird crevices. Yes.
And her, she's sort of like, oh, this is popping my back. This feels kind of nice right now.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
Gently, though, Damien slowed the kiss down and pulled away,
Oh.
staring down at me, his eyes burning for me, wanting me to melt and buckle in his arms. I could feel myself melt already. Dude, at this point, if he just pulled away from me, like, to look at me for a moment, I'd be like, can't resist urge, push it to hot spring.
I'd probably do the same thing as like, you stopped. What?
Gosh. This is what you get.
Do that.
We totally would.
We're weird. We're not very good romance partners. Sorry.
We're not.
It's like, you know what you're getting into at this point.
Yeah. Damien opened his mouth to speak, but as a very small blush ran along his cheeks, he was reduced to a shy silence. I stared as he tried to find the words to say in my eyes. I knew exactly what he wanted. He didn't need energy, though, right? He wants the V!
He wants the V! Well, you want to bet his brothers are going to so tease him for this later?
Oh, totally.
Are you?
No, I just...
I stared wide-eyed, feeling a blush on my cheeks grow. He didn't say anything more, but I knew what words would have followed if he continued. Is it following along the lines like, I'm hard, or something like that?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah. He wanted me.
Oh, yeah, that's another way you could have worded it. Our minds went in a totally different direction. That was so unromantic. Some guy, it's always like, I want you. No, it's like, I am hard. Fuck me.
All the hours. Both left. Because you know it's only all hard. It's like,
Yeah.
Fuck me now. That's it. Nothing else. No romance. Just fucking.
Sort of like in Frozen when Anna gets back. Hans, kiss me now, now! That's pretty much Yahweh right there.
Yeah. Except it's sex and not kissing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless you go for the softcore shit.
It's like after you read Yaoi, you're just like, where's all the sex?
Yeah, that's why it's hard to get into Yuri. Because there's like no sex. There'll be 30 chapters of all this romantic drama, and then there'll be like 3 pages of sex in the very last chapter that shows nothing. And like, fuck this shit. Back to Yaoi.
Yeah. I was stunned. Was that appealing to? I almost said appalling.
Was that appalling to him?
Was his passion really that deep for me? I heard that wrong in my head. Okay, I'm good. Damien gently nuzzled my forehead, losing the I don't know what I'm saying. Losing the blush and finally being able to speak.
If you don't want to, we don't have to. I'll understand.
Fuck this. We've been waiting all the time for this. Fuck you.
Literally. I think I should probably take break from now.
I'll mess it up.
I could feel my mind go numb and purr at the idea. A moment with an incubus. He was a demon of sex, the purest form of lust and desire.
No duh.
My world would rock and I would enjoy every second of it.
No.
Gonna rock and roll all night. I took that song in a completely different direction.
Okay. Okay, that's just new.
At the same time, I was indeed inexperienced. Oh, yeah, that's right, she's a virgin. Diana wasn't wrong when she
You don't
claimed...
have to be inexperienced when you're a virgin. You can
True.
read a lot.
So much porn! And not like the fantasy porn, like the legitimate porn. Yeah.
Can you guess what I am? Don't comment, okay? Don't comment on this. Don't do it.
Diana wasn't wrong when she claimed me to be innocent. Did I want to give that innocence to him? Especially this early? It is pretty early. But you know what? At least they're not having sex on the first date.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
no, this is the first date! This is the first date! Wait, what am I talking about? Not think of it!
Technically, they haven't gone out somewhere, so they're having sex before they even dated. So, yeah. Okay.
I found myself forgetting the words yes and no. Didn't say like hi or yeah. Go into different languages.
Yeah.
Use sign language.
Continue.
Okay, what could I say to him? I knew then what I wanted, but how to say without breaking the moment.
You probably read in your mind.
Yeah. Seduce me.
That's the title of the game. Let's go with it.
Oh, damn it! No heartbeat. I guess we did it wrong.
Let's see.
Let's see if the other one has the heartbeat.
Hold me.
There I go. There's like music and whatnot. Oh, that's like don't have sex. I wasn't ready. Oh, okay. Okay, so go. Yeah, seduce me. We want to bang him. We want the sex. This is why your parents aren't home. Cause if your mom and said that right next to us, imagine the looks on their faces and all the judgment they would be giving you.
I've been judging you, not me. This should be very a Yaoi visual novel. There is not much they haven't seen me do by now, okay? He had a catheter shoved up his prick, okay? There's not much I haven't read by this point.
Alright, seduce me. We want the sex.
Don't ask me what it was, okay? If you want to read it, go buy a game called No Thank You, okay? That's just it. I'm not going to say anything else.
I couldn't believe the 2 words that just came out of my mouth. It made the most sense to tell him yes. In such a weird way. Just be like, can you imagine like waiting to bang someone? It's like, are you ready for it? And you're just like, seduce me. That would be so awkward. Like if that happened to me, I would just be like, psh. I just started laughing and completely lose the moment.
Yeah, it's like, okay, no, we're not doing that now.
Yeah, forget that. I needed him. I wanted him. Those 2 fingers must have made something in him finally break. You're laughing, sorry. This is. Damien gently wrapped his arms around me and went back to kissing me passionately. Damien simply ran his fingers down his jacket and shirt, releasing the buttons and revealing his bare chest to me.
Just the way you're doing it's making me laugh.
We really need face cams because the faces and hand gestures I'm making right now are just killing hockey right now.
Okay, I'm not looking at you.
It's okay. I couldn't help but move one of my hands down to his chest, running my fingers over the crevices of his muscles. A pleasured purr escaped his throat, making me shiver slightly. Dude, I should totally voice act a book. I should narrate some naughty fanfictions.
Oh my god.
Yes. Damien let both his shirt.
Both his shirt and his jacket.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just like reading it directly. Pointing it out. Okay. Damien let both his shirt and jacket slide down his arms to the ground before cradling my head in his hands and kissing me deeply. I felt heat rise in my body, making me undo the tie underneath my collar and release the buttons on my own shirts. This is totally.
I don't read sex scenes. This is why I don't read sex scenes, because I thought through the whole thing.
Quickly, I removed my shirt and vest, making Damien stop kissing me and stare in slight surprise. I was simply in a bra, but I could feel a blush invade my cheeks.
It's like one of those, stop staring at me!
My shy side began to fester in my mind. Did I really want this? To undress before a demon? No. This is the man I loved, and yet I felt my innocence drape over me in an almost shame. Haku has left the building! Like she literally walked out of the room because she was laughing so hard. Continuing on. Damien smiled and lifted my face to kiss me again. He knew I was nervous and wanted to draw my attention away from it. Is it the sex scene, the way I'm reading it, or both? That's the way I'm reading it. I'm sorry, I'm just used to like the ongoing joke that me and my friends had where we would like take the summary of a random book and we would read it in the most seductive voice.
Note to everyone that wants to try to date me, don't use seductive voices, it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I knew it, he and I were both stripped of clothing, surrounded by a cloud of steam. The heat between our bodies simply added to the warmth.
My chest hurts.
This is so perfect. We're totally ruined the mood here.
Damien, you should know this by us from now. It's like we're really bad at moods. We always ruin them.
Yeah. Damien started to guide me, though, into the hot water of the spring. Through. I don't know what that sentence structure was supposed to be, but it was like, guide me into the hot water of the spring. He's completely cut out the through. Okay. I looked to him with a slightly confused look. He wants the underwater sex.
Here?
Why not?
Why not?
Exactly what I was thinking.
My mind instantly agreed. Why not?
Fuck it! Okay. I followed Damien and cuddled close as we both stood in the water. It didn't take that long for us to get back into the mood we were in, intensified by the heat of the spring.
I love how I immediately knew the mood had broken.
Yeah. Damien pulled me close, knowing I was still shy, and began to kiss my lips over and over. Each kiss was his promise to keep me safe, to keep me comfortable, to love me.
Okay.
to seduce me. I kept my arms wrapped around Damien, taking each kiss he gave me, giving him my own kisses in return. I didn't know if it was the fact that we were both naked or maybe I just craved his touch, but I didn't want him to let go. Let it go! I kept my arms wrapped around Damien, taking each kiss he gave and giving him my own kiss. Oh, you didn't click. I thought you clicked. There we go. There's the picture. I was wondering when the picture was gonna show up. This kind of looks like a yaoi. That makes me want to go and turn more.
Okay.
You went backwards. Okay. We get to see her butts, but not his butts. Steam ran over our bodies, cleansing our skins as we held onto each other like it was the end of the world. Good thing the grandpa left. Yeah. The fragrance of the spring engraved itself into my memory as I let him touch me and hold me to him. He was gentle and sweet, making sure to be attentive to every part of me.
You know what? That's probably why he didn't go all the way, because her grandpa was still there.
Right.
And his grandpa and her grandma was like, don't you dare. Don't you dare do that.
However, as he held me, I could slightly feel the shiver of his hands. He was nervous?
Well, yeah, it's almost like why.
Yeah. I don't think you were his first.
No.
I mean, I know he was kind of like abused and whatnot, but he's still an incubus, so I imagine he had some chicks before in order to get his energy. He wasn't going to show it. He wanted me to enjoy this moment, but was afraid of screwing up. His shivering hands showed me his emotions perfectly.
And he's probably like, nope.
It's just sort of like, I'm afraid that you're gonna pass out while we're under the water and I'm not gonna realize it.
And I was like, I'm afraid you're gonna pass out in the middle of us having sex, and that is not cute or cool at all.
Yeah, nah.
That completely ruined the mood for me. Okay.
Whoa, yeah, like there was a mood in the first place.
It ruined what mood it had.
Yeah. The pleasure between us would be heavenly, and we would go through it together. Heavenly between the demon. I closed my eyes and gave myself to Damien.
Oh, so you're about to die? Okay.
Thrust it. My body, my mind, my soul, it all belonged to him as he held me. His body, his mind, his soul, it all belonged to me as I gave in to his embrace. You're just not taking this seriously.
I can't take sex scenes seriously. I really can't.
Like usually during sex scenes, I'm like, oh god, no, what, no, why, no, stop. But like when I'm reading it out loud and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going full-blown sex mode here. Somehow it's just a lot better. I should do this whenever I'm reading bad fan fiction to myself.
I just can't help it when I hear someone reading it, I just start laughing. But if I'm reading it by myself and I'm not talking at all, I don't laugh at all.
It's like reading, like a teacher having to read Brave New World to her students. Oh god.
Yep.
His kisses and fingers over my skin would forever engrave themselves into my memory as our passion rose through incredible heights and orgasms.
Okay, that's whole sentence. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Our breaths and moans each equally sounded and echoed like a blissful chant we never wished to end. We kept moving, loving, feeling every inch of our body until we had had enough and I was enveloped in his embrace. Skin to skin, heartbeats matching, we held each other in the glow of the aftermath. The aftermath? Oh, there's sperm everywhere?
I'm in a hot bath, so.
Yeah. We couldn't stay in the spring forever, though. Eventually, Damien managed to bring us back to my room. With no other boys around, of course. Completely naked still. Laying us both in the bed to relax. With his magic, we were dried off before we hit the sheets. I nuzzled my head under Damien's chin as he held me close.
I love you.
Are you about
That kind of sounded weird. It's like, I love you.
I was about to fall asleep.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say before that?
Oh, I was gonna say, what if, like, they all had like super hearing and they could hear everything that was happening.
They probably could.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And like in the next one, like, so you got some. And he's like, shut the fuck up.
Especially since, even if they didn't hear anything or see anything,
They're
they're sex demons. They can tell when someone loses their virginity or when they just had sex. It's like, so how was last night, you two? You know they would
Eric doing that.
Eric would totally fuck with them. Sam would just be like, oh, why with him?
Romance confession, insert here.
You don't want to say it. Just to hear those words come from Damien's mouth made my heart flutter. To hear me answer made my soul warm and glee. You're just like, really? You're still using that voice? I could feel both of us sink into a peaceful sleep together. It was the best sleep I had in days and was happy. Every time there's like a typo or whatnot, I'm just like, I must emphasize it. I had love and I had my happiness. My life was simply perfect. And then a demon came in and killed him. And I was like, oh shit. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at Damien's bare chest. I blushed but looked up to see Damien still sleeping. His sleeping face made me giggle softly, but the reality of the situation made my heart flutter. I'm no longer a virgin. Finally, my friends could stop making fun of me. I couldn't believe it. I was laying next to a man I had grown to love with all of my heart in such a short amount of time.
I mean, like 3 days.
It's probably like 4 or 5 days. Because it hasn't even been the whole week yet, since Diana like closed down school. His warm embrace made me feel safe, and as our tender moment replayed in my head, I couldn't help but smile and snuggle into his chest further. Unconsciously, he held me tighter to his body, giving me more of his warmth.
And taking more of your energy. More. Ha 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 ha.
Yes. I was saying yes.
I completely ruined that romantic moment.
It's like all that energy.
I just completely ruined that whole romantic moment.
Well, he's an incubi, so.
No, I meant generally from the sun.
Oh yeah, that whole when you literally had to leave the room because you were laughing so.
Why you wouldn't bet they can still hear me?
I didn't want to move, but then my core suddenly tightened and made me sit up without waking the man next to me. I felt my legs move and bring me to my balcony window, where I opened the glass and stepped out onto the patio while completely naked and showing my vagina to the world. I knew it. I stared wide-eyed at Diana. I'm sorry, I guess I shouldn't be going into the sexual turn of Diana. Let's go into the lesbian sex now, right after having sex with Damien. Who sat cross-legged on the railing of my balcony with her glowing gold eyes stared upon me. I opened my mouth to object, but Diana stopped me.
Before you get all huffy, I didn't come here to take your precious man away.
I just wanted to see. I wanted to watch.
How was it exactly? By the way, how was it exactly? Demons are the best lovers, after all.
I'm glad.
What do you want, Diana?
Well, I wanted to extend a deal to you. I promise you'll like it.
You'll turn him into a human if we fuck him again?
I can do that.
While you watch?
I can do that.
Yeah, that's fun.
I don't want any deals with you.
Not even to make Damien human?
Fuck!
Do you want Eric?
Take Eric! Take him!
He's very P anyway. I'm sure you two will be just fine. I ship it.
I'm not giving you the boys.
Except
I'm not
one.
asking for the boys this time.
I stared dumbfounded as I looked to Diana. She rubbed her temple, clearly annoyed.
This whole trip has been a waste of my time and energy. All I want to do is go back home and take over my kingdom.
Then, why don't you?
Because I need more energy if I want to even try to defend my home from that maniac demon lord. I may be brilliant, but I'm not exactly fortified to fight him.
So she wants some of our energy?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I pressed my lips together in a flat line. Not sure what Diana was wanting. She wants your energy, dumbass.
Just like bury your face in her boobs. Don't even like kiss her or anything. Just like boobs, and she'll get the energy from that.
Then, I'm listening.
I'm willing to turn Damien human if you're willing to give me your energy and his.
What does she mean by that? Exactly my thoughts. Wait, what?
Simple, really. Give me the magic you're holstering in your body and let me take Damien's, and I'll be on my way, and you'll get a human boyfriend. A boring, plain, human boyfriend. Simple.
You're
I
like,
don't trust her.
yeah.
I can't believe my ears. Was Diana really offering this deal to me?
I feel like if she took this energy, it'd be bad though.
Yeah, because it's the only thing protecting me from Hellborn.
Yeah.
How would you take this energy?
From you, a simple kiss will do. From him, that's a different story.
You're gonna like drug him and fuck him into sleep?
What do you mean?
I have to sleep with him.
Okay. As long as he's conscious, at least. I don't want you to do it in his sleep. That'd be weird.
Yeah. I almost lunged at her. She must have been joking. Her sleep with him? No way in hell. Diana held her hands up in defense, especially after we just confessed our love. God damn it.
I guess.
What you humans don't understand is how we demons work. A touch is a mere sip of energy, while sex is a pure energy transfer. Perfect for humans. A really passionate love-making session would drain any demon of their energy.
But he's...
Yes, he's your man, but I need the energy and you want him to get his wish. We both win, get it? I'll even throw in a memory spell. He won't even remember.
I don't like the memory spell thing. I want him to know.
What you did?
Yeah. I feel like that'd be much better.
I grew in rage. How is she okay with this? How did she expect me to be okay with this? But what if he doesn't want it? I'm not going to let you rape.
If Damien doesn't want it. Silly girl, do you not understand what he's willing to do for his humanity?
I froze. Diana smirked.
He's willing to have sex with me. He just won't say yes in front of you because he doesn't want to hurt you. It's rather pathetic.
I can't believe my ears. Was this the truth? No way. It couldn't be.
Well, he's a sex demon, so it's probably not that big of a deal to him as it is to you.
Yeah. Yet, at the same time, this made sense. This was why Damien was so silent the first time she asked him. Was it truly because he didn't want to hurt me? Or was he actually not willing? Diana's voice broke my thoughts.
By the way, I'm not a total bitch if that's what you're thinking. I will ask him first before doing anything.
Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead.
What? She was going to ask him? Why? You'll ask him? What if he actually doesn't want sex with you for his humanity?
If he says no, I'll just toss him back here and not change him. I'm not willing to do it with someone who will say no to me.
The way she talked about this deal annoyed me to no end. This was definitely a business deal, but this deal tore at my chest. Let him sleep with her and he'll become human. Don't and he'll remain a demon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Save.
You're saving.
Save. Because what if we don't get a heartbeat?